Hello and welcome to another episode of PC Building Simulator. Man, I hope you guys are having a great day today. It's a weird cold day here in Utah. We are the end of June 2020, and it is 48 degrees Fahrenheit. I woke up to 48 degrees Fahrenheit this morning. Had to turn the heat on. The video is probably coming out July 2nd, and it's definitely been a weird cold day. Never thought I'd have to run the heat in June here in Utah. All right, well, let's get into our email though. Let's see what we have going on today. Maybe is the email wants to work. Do you want to work today, email? All right. This first one says, hi. So my rig is running really slow lately. The graphics card definitely needs upgrading. I think I want dual GPUs for the added performance. Can you install an AI water cooler in it? I've noticed sometimes it runs a bit slow. I'm a total EVGA fanboy. All right, huge budget for an upgrade. $3,750 to upgrade the graphics card and install two of them and an AO water cooler. Let's go ahead. Let's accept that one. I know I had some. Let's see. I think this one's due tomorrow. It says, good day. I actually need a new computer if that's possible. Do you think you get it to run Flight Simulator? I've got to have it by tomorrow. Tomorrow? Jeez. All right. I like nice and shiny and new components. I read the Gigabyte parts are really good. Sent from my phone. Budget of $4,500. Play Flight Simulator at minimum spec. Man, you're going to be able to play it at much better than minimum spec with a $4,500 computer. Let's go ahead. Let's accept that one. And then there was another one. Was it this one? Yes. This one says, hello. I need a new PC. I have to be able to play League of Legends. I'm going to need it by tomorrow at the latest. Impatient. People are so impatient. I heard you guys put used parts in PCs. Please don't do that. My brother has Patriot in his PC. He says they're the best. Budget of $3,250 to play League of Legends at recommended spec. I think we can definitely make that happen. Let's go ahead and accept that one. Let's go back to this other one though. This Flight Simulator build. Let's pull up Will It Run? Flight Simulator. Where are you, Flight Simulator? Flight Simulator. He wants minimum spec, huh? Minimum spec. Pentium G4500 and an AMD Radeon R9 280. 3 gig. We're definitely going to build something a whole lot better than that for $4,500. So I'm going to step away. I'm going to get some parts for this build, put in the shopping cart, and I will be right back. For this Flight Simulator build, we're going to go with the Gigabyte TRX 40 Aorus Pro Wi-Fi, one of the new motherboards from the update. And Ryzen Threadripper 3960X, also a new part from the update. We're going to cool it with a GamerStorm Ryzen, 4 sticks of Gigabyte Aorus RGB RAM, 8 gig, 3200 megahertz. We're going to put a Gigabyte RTX 2080 Ti in there as well. A Gigabyte Aorus NVMe drive. Believe it was a 512 gig. It was 512 gig. 3 terabyte Seagate Barracuda, 1200 watt Silverstone power supply. We're going to put all that in the Lee & Lee LandCool 1 digital in white. We're also going to add some fans, 4 Corsair HD 120 RGB LED fans and 2 HD 140s. All right. Our next build is D. Dickens build to play League of Legends. Let's pull up Will It Run again. Let's go back. Let's look at League of Legends. He wanted, what did he want? Recommended spec. An i5 7600 and a 1060 6 gig. 1060 6 gig. Okay. We can make that happen. We can make that happen for him. I'm going to step away. I'm going to get some parts put in the cart for this build, and we'll be right back. For this League of Legends build, we're going to go with the EVGA X299 Micro, an Intel i9 10900X. That's one of the new processors from the update. We're also going to put in a Ragentech 280 millimeter AO water cooler, 4 sticks of Patriot Viper RAM, 8 gig, 3200 megahertz, an EVGA RTX 2060 Super, a 2 terabyte M.2 drive, a 2 terabyte Seagate Barracuda, 750 watt EVGA Supernova power supply. We're going to put all of that in the Ragentech Payne, however you say that word, M. It's the smaller case. They've got 2 cases named that. One's made for the small motherboards, one's made for the full size. So we're doing the smaller one. All right. All right. So we've got this upgrade left. I'm going to step away, get some parts put in the cart for this upgrade, and I will be right back. All right. So I just realized that I never showed the stats for this upgrade. So here they are. They've got a Ryzen Threadripper 2920X, a full tower case, 1200 watt power supply. They want more RAM. Oh no, they don't want more RAM. They want 2 graphics cards. They've already got a 2080 Ti, so the only thing I can do is get them the most expensive EVGA 2080 Ti available. We'll get them 2 of them. We're gonna throw some more RAM in there too. Let's show what we got here. So we're gonna put in an EVGA CLC 280, 3 sticks of G-Skill Ripjaws 5, 16 gig. What was it? 3400 megahertz. 2 EVGA RTX 2080 Ti for the Win 3s. And we may as well go ahead and throw in a bigger power supply. Hopefully we can put all of these parts in. We're going to put in an EVGA Supernova 1600 watt T2. All right. Make sure we selected, or not selected, but accepted all of these jobs. Let's make sure next day delivery. Buy it now. $15,000 worth of parts. Let's go end our day. Let's get these parts in. We can get to work. Oh, what do we have here? What is this? This is something from PC Bay, maybe. Let's throw it in the closet. Get it out of our way. Let's grab this upgrade. We'll get that over here. Oh, look. It's clean. It's not dusty. It's not a dusty mess. Look at that case put there. This should be the Ragentech case. We'll get that put here. Let's get Post-it notes put with the right people. Minty G going over here. D Dickens. D Dickens going here with the Ragentech one. Let's do this upgrade first, though. Let's get this stuff taken apart, get it out of our way so we can get to work here. Let's get these unplugged, get this old graphics card out, get this thing ready for the new graphics card. Let's just unplug this for the moment. I want to change, oh no, I don't want to change that. That's in a good spot. Get this RAM installed first. We got 3 sticks of RAM going in here. So let's grab that first. Do fits this PC. Save us a little bit of time. There's 1, 2, and the last one. There we go. Oh, we do need to take this off because we are putting a water cooler in here. Putting an AIO in. Get some thermal paste on there. Hopefully this AIO works with this system. Got the EVGA CLC 280. Let's see. Let's get it there. Perfect. Perfect. Get their new graphics cards in. Got 2 of these EVGA RTX 2080 Ti for the Win Ultra Gaming graphics cards. Uh-oh. These are 3 slotters. Let's see how this works out. There's one in. These things gonna sit that... I hope they don't sit that close together. Let's just move some of these out of the way. Let's see. There's the other one. Okay, perfect. Let's grab one of these PCI covers and sneak it in between the 2. Let's see here. we were also going to upgrade their power supply. So let's unplug everything, actually. Let's see, what all do we have to open here? Let's see if it'll let us. Sometimes they don't like it when we upgrade. We replace the power supply. This one doesn't have their name on it, though. So let's get this massive 1600 watt beast installed in here. Let's get all these PC parts put back on. We've got the PSU mount. And then, oops. And then we've got another PSU mount. Now it can plug itself in. Okay. Let's cable this up. They didn't ask for any specific colors, so we're just going to go back with the black cables they had. Get everything cabled up. We can get this case put back together. Let's see, we've got the top panel needs to go back on. Wish I could zoom out a little bit more. This case is so huge. Let's get this piece put back on. Where's that beauty panel? There it is. Let's get that reinstalled. Let's close this back door. Let's make sure this thing can boot up. Let's hop into their BIOS really quick. Let's make sure they've got their XMP turned on. They don't. Let's turn it on for them. Really? I feel like they're not going to have an operating system on that SSD. So let's just go ahead, put a USB drive in there. Let's let this thing boot. Yep. Yep, they've been using that slow hard drive to boot from. I don't get it. Let's get this case finished, put back together. There we go. This thing's ready to go. What a monster. What a monster. Let's get this thing out in the hallway. We can get started on this League of Legends build. Let's see. I think this little piece needs to come off back here for the power supply to mount. Okay. I think we're ready. Let's grab our motherboard. We've got the EVGA X299 micro going in here. Get that mounted. Let's get this thing ready for the CPU and RAM. Don't believe these bottom clips do anything. See, we're doing the i9 10900X. Let's get that thing installed. That's $1,000 CPU. Crazy. Crazy. Next, let's grab their RAM. Going to be this Patriot Viper 8 gig, 3200 megahertz. We've got 4 sticks of that. Oh, not the used one. There we go. All right. Let's grab some thermal paste. We can go ahead and get the CPU cooler put on there. It's the Ragentech Orcus. Orcus, is that what it is? 280. 280. There we go. There we go. All right, let's get some storage in this thing. Got a 2 terabyte Seagate Barracuda. That's going to go back here somewhere. There we go. And then we've got a 2 terabyte M.2 drive, Patriot Viper. Get that installed as well. Let's grab the power supply. Got an EVGA, a Supernova 750 watt. We'll get that installed. And then, last but not least, their graphics card. Not the TI. We've got the EVGA RTX 2060 Super going in here. There we go. Let's go ahead. Let's grab this little PSU shroud that goes back here. We'll go ahead and remount that. And then we can start cabling this thing up. I want to say most of this stuff lights up in like a cyan color. We've got a white and cyan. We've got regular cyan. I should have bought some black and cyan. Maybe this white and cyan will look good though. Let's see. Get this cabled up. That's not so bad. Get a USB drive in there. We can go ahead and power this up. We'll hop into the BIOS. We will turn on XMP as usual. Make sure we are booting from the right drive. It was going to try to boot us from the Seagate Barracuda. I'm going to let that happen. Let's get our lighting app on here. Let this thing restart. We'll change a couple of colors. Alright. Let's just select everything. There we go. There we go. That looks good. Let's close that out. Get the side panel remounted back on here. Oh, that's a cool looking build. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Let's get this thing out in the hallway. We'll get started on this flight simulator build. Putting all new fans in here, so we're going to pull this thing completely apart. Get these fans out of our way. There we go. There we go. Let's get our motherboard in first. Got this Gigabyte TRX 40 Aorus Pro Wi-Fi. Get that mounted. Let's get this thing ready. Get this thing. This is a little bit different than the other ones in this game. When it comes to putting your CPU in, it's got two little parts. Pull out. We've got the 3960X going in, and it kind of goes in right there. Seems a little more like the realistic way these things mount into the motherboard. We just don't have to actually screw it down in the game. Get this ready for 4 sticks of RAM. Grab this RAM. We've got Gigabyte Aorus RAM, 8 gig, 3200 megahertz going in here. And the last one. There we go. Get some thermal paste put on there. Let's go ahead. Let's figure out where this storage we've gotten for this thing's going to go. Got a 3 terabyte Seagate Barracuda. That's going to go back here. That's easy. We've also got a Gigabyte Aorus M.2 drive. Will it fit in here? Yes. Okay. Good. Sometimes these things fit. Sometimes they don't. Let's get this out of the way. I think we're going to mount our GPU vertically there. But before we do that, let's grab these case fans we've got. Let's see. I think the 140s are going to go up here in the front. Like so. And then we've got 120s. Keep going too far for the back and the top. Let's get those mounted. Let's see. And one more. This case is going to have plenty of airflow. That is for sure. That is for sure. Let's get our CPU cooler. We've got the GamerStorm Frizen going on here. Then let's grab our power supply. We'll go ahead and get that thing in. It's this, not the used one, it's the new one, the new Silverstone 1200 watt power supply. Get that thing installed. And last but not least, we're going to get their graphics card. It's the Gigabyte Aorus RTX 2080 Ti Extreme. Get that mounted right there. Man, that's some close tolerances between the CPU cooler. The cable currently is going through the graphics card. PCB on the graphics card. Hopefully that will change when we start cabling this thing up. Let's see. Gigabyte stuff usually has sort of an orange. Let's go with that. Okay, that fixed that problem. Let's get everything cabled up. Uh-oh. Can I not cable? Can I not cable the one fan? What's going on with that? Missing cables. Alright, well, let me step away for just a moment. Let me see if I can figure out how to cable this thing up. Because I'm pretty sure all these should be able to plug in. So I will be right back. Alright, there we go. There we go. I just started cabling them up wrong. I should have started here at the back. When I started with this fan, they all cabled up just fine. Let's put a little bit of this case back together. Let's get the top panel on it. Let's get the dust filter and the front panel on. It ought to start up now. Get USB drive in there, and we can power this thing on. Oh, we're definitely gonna have to change some colors. Colors are crazy. Turn our XMP on. Make sure we're booting from our NVMe drive. And we'll go ahead and let this thing install the operating system. Then we can get our colors changed. The lighting app on there. Because this thing's going crazy with colors. Let's make it all the Gigabyte orange. Except for the mouse. We don't need the mouse to change colors. Let's take a look. I think this is going to be much better. Much better. Let's get the side panels put on. Hopefully that will help with some of the brightness of the light. There we go. Whoa, that fan's kind of glitching a little bit when you rotate the case. Oh, that one does it too. That's interesting. Turned out good though. Turned out really, really nice. Let's get this thing put out in the hall. We'll collect some money. Let's see, we'll collect the upgrade. We'll take your 5 stars. Let's collect Flight Simulator 1. 1 star? What the heck? Only using a... What? That doesn't make any sense. Sometimes I think this game has a little bit of a glitch. You do everything right. I like the new PC. 1 star. What? What? I have no idea. No idea on that one. No idea. And here's 5 stars. So go figure. Go figure. If you can figure out why we got the 1 star on that Flight Simulator build, everything was working just fine. So no telling. But if you know, put it down in the comments. Let me know, because I definitely don't know. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you get notified as soon as a video goes live. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Stay safe out there, guys. Be sure to wash your hands. And I will see you in the next episode.